G'day folks. Oh, it rained in for the afternoon, but it's time to look at some phase converters and things. Yeah, for the air blower I realised I don't really need a variable frequency drive, I just need good 3-phase. So as suggested, I'll have another look at phase converters. It's something I've sort of dodged for a while, but yeah, it's getting time where I need a decent sized phase converter, and I've got no shortage of 3-phase motors, particularly big ones, that will do quite well. I'm thinking I might dig the big old Crompton motor out of the carport and try that one day. I think that's about 7.5 horsepower. It's only wired in star configuration, but it should work. I'm just looking at diagrams and things at the moment, but there's so many different ways of building them. I don't think I'll go the pony motor way either. Pony motor is probably the easiest way of doing it, but it's also much bulkier and noisier. So I'd rather just build them like they do these things here, where it's just a motor with its shaft cut off, or a switch. By the looks of it, some of them have a centrifugal switch or something on the shaft end, and it's just a package unit. In that case, it's just a motor with the shaft cut off and a control box on top, obviously with capacitors and other things. There's a few different little diagrams and things. That guy's showing a start and run capacitor setup and a contactor. Yeah, there's all sorts of things to do. So you turn power on, push start, and it'll kick start it, and then away you go. That's more than likely what I'm going to go with, something like that. I won't even bother with a potential relay. I'm just going to make it so it's like master on, start, and away you go. Once the voltmeter's reading decent voltage on each phase, away you go, you're good. So yeah, very good. Also been dribbling over Bioshock Infinite. I really want that game. I'm just waiting for the RAV4 to get done. That's what only reason I haven't bought it, is because I haven't been hanging on to the money that I've got to do the RAV4, because I think they're still messing around with the clutch. I haven't had a phone call from them yet, but I'm going to go and see them tomorrow anyway. Yeah, I gave them the all clear to buy a new slave and master cylinder. It's going to add some more to the cost, especially if it's not that's the problem, but if they messed up and got the wrong throw-out bearing, well, I'm not paying for that, but still, it's going to put it up by a couple of $100 anyway by the time they fit the whole lot and sort it out. So no Bioshock yet, but I've kind of spoiled a bit of it by watching some more playthrough, and it's an amazing game. I just love the character Elizabeth. That's a really good NPC companion character. Really well written, really well designed, beautifully rendered. It's just, yeah, video games are coming so far, so fast now. It's awesome. Can't wait to play it on the 46-inch HD TV. So yeah, I'll get Bioshock Infinite soon. It's like $70 or $80 though, so yeah, you can see where I'm coming from. Unless someone happened to have scored a spare key for free or something, I'm open for donations. Aussie 50 on Steam. Nah, you don't have to send me any games. I've had a few people send me games, but they're little indie games and things like that, where they give out the keys for free. I don't expect anyone to buy me games. I started watching playthroughs on Bioshock because I didn't expect to have time to play the game or be bothered buying it. But after watching a couple of hours of footage, I'm just in love. I guess the same was sort of like with Far Cry. As soon as I actually watched or Far Cry 3, as soon as I watched some play footage and stuff like that, it's like, I have to have this. I paid full price to buy it because I had to have it. So yeah. Anyway, just moving stuff over here for now so I can work on a phase converter. I'm going to start with this motor here. It's the old Hebco. What is it? 2 horsepower. That'll do. It's only small, but it'll do if I can make a 1 horsepower RPC out of it. I think one of the bearings is a little bit noisy in it, but since I'm not putting any radial load on the shaft, it shouldn't be an issue at all. It'll just make a bit of a grumbling sound. Yeah, so that's candidate for tonight. And that's what I want to run, that blower. I had a look at this one. I have to pull the whole motor off intact and try and do that, but that's a 7.5 horsepower Delta motor. So it's all wired in Delta. The tag's going across here. Star is these 3 taken off, 2 stacked on top of each other and 1 going across, and you're wiring 1, 2 and 3. So there are different ways of wiring them. I don't believe it makes much difference which way you do it, but Either way, I'll see what happens. Yeah, I would like to couple this up us against the Yanmar engine, so I'm probably going to end up butchering this motor, split it here, like take the stator housing and everything off, split the laminations off the rotor and actually just have a bare rotor shaft come out, and probably put a face plate and a self-aligning bearing on this side. So I've got self-aligning bearing, normal original motor bearing, radial bearing, and then whatever else is in here. And there'll just be a drive coupling going to the Yanmar here, so it'll be power unit, Yanmar diesel, kick-ass power unit. Much better than the little PTO pump that's on it at the moment, piddly little thing. Anyway, I'm running out of battery in time, so yeah, what more can I say? Got some kick-ass projects going on. I think I covered everything. RAV4, Bioshock. I know I'm forgetting something, but who cares? Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, I might be picking up a Lincoln Electric trailer-mounted diesel-powered welder soon. I hope. I've told the guy I'm not desperate for it, but it's at the scrapyard, and if he's going to dump it into a bin, I'll put my name down for a, yeah, adoption. I know it'll cost me about $200 because it weighs 1.2 tons, but it's just a big open frame DC dynamo welder. Like it's just a huge DC generator with a 4-cylinder Perkins diesel coupled to it. And it looks like it's been turned over recently too, so she might still work. I hope. I know it's just missing the giant rheostat from the front, which a friend of mine says is rare as rockin' horse shit. So I might have trouble with that one, but even without the rheostat, if I can find a way just to run it at a set current, obviously probably maximum current, yeah, I'm all over it. That'd be really cool because it's on a tandem axle chassis, so all I got to do is put new tyres on it and make sure the lights work, and I just tow it home. It's really easy. Tow it around the backyard, whatever. You're not worried about the damn thing just getting stuck on a pallet and sitting in the back corner. It's on wheels, so that's the best part. The giant compressor, there's a 6-cylinder powered Mitsui Psyche generator, or not generator, rotary screw air compressor from 1972, but that's got a ring type hitch, and the front axles of the trailer turn as well, so it's designed for on-site use only. You'd need a tilt tray for it because it weighs about 2 tons, 2,000 kilograms. So she's a heavy old girl and hasn't been run in about 30 years or so, so who knows, it could have a blown engine. That more than likely will end up getting scrapped along with the old rusted out power hacksaws and drill presses and other stuff that came in recently. There's a cheapo bandsaw there, but again it's really rough, like bad. So again, probably not worth it. Anyway, the battery light's still flashing, but you know how it goes. It'll just cut out. Yeah, I would have a go at the bandsaw, but I've got this old clunker to fix up. I haven't given this thing any attention for ages, and I like the old power hacksaws. They're perfect for a hobby shop. This just needs a motor and fix the frame up because the legs have rattled themselves loose and stripped all the threads, and it's just about to fall to pieces. So it's going to get some attention fairly soon because I'm going to be doing some steel cutting when it comes to building shredder and other frames and stuff like that. So yeah, that'll probably get some attention soon too. I'll build a custom reinforcing frame to go between the old cast iron legs because all the threads and things are just torn apart. It's shaking itself to bits. Oh well, thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.